So this video is going to go over basic measuring and reporting in Calypso. So we're going to measure some basic features, some diameters, and report those results. So first we want to make sure that we've got the correct stylus selected. So right now it's stylus 2. I'm going to change that to 1. Go back to our simulation model and I can see number 1 is selected, and that's what we want to make sure because we're going to be measuring in this top plane first. So once I have that, I can just start measuring features. So I'm going to measure this center diameter. I'm going to bring it into view and rotate it so that I can see it. I just click on that surface, measuring that feature. It builds that feature in the feature window. I can expand it by selecting this expand button. And now I'm going to report the dimensions that I want. So this is dimension on the drawing in the X location, the Y location, the diameter, and position. Now it's a basic location, so I don't have tolerances, so I'm going to uncheck those. Then I need to edit these dimensions from the drawing requirements. So the basic location for this is 2.039, and my Y location is 1.260, and my diameter is 1.181. And I can tab through, or I can highlight and select the tolerances that I'm going to edit. So I'm going to tab through, and my tolerance on the diameter is 0.005, and tolerance is minus 0.005, and we want to make sure that we include that minus. And this has a position, and my positional tolerance is 0.005. And then I click OK. So now that starts to build the characteristics. So I can highlight this and I can see what the actual nominal deviation is for each characteristics in each axis, and the diameter and the position. And if I want to edit these, I can select and double click. So my position had a maximum material condition on it, so I need to double click and change that to maximum material condition. And I can see here, and if I needed to edit, I can edit any of these results, and once I've changed that maximum material condition, I can click OK, and now I've measured and reported that dimension. I'm going to do one more on this top surface. So I'm going to do this smaller diameter. I just click on the surfaces to measure it as 3 points. This has an X and a Y location and a diameter, and it doesn't have position, it's just linear dimensioning. So my X-axis location is 1.512, and again I can tab over tolerance 0.005, minus 0.005. I can tab to my Y, so my Y-axis location is 2.189, and I edit my tolerance minus 0.005, and I want to edit my diameter, which is 0.472, edit my tolerance, which is plus minus 5,000, so I edit that, edit it as minus 0.005, and now I'm done. So I click OK. I'm going to measure one feature on the front of this part. So again, I want to make sure that I select the right stylus, so I'm going to select number 2, and if we open up our simulation window, now we can see it's 2, and number 2 is pointing in the Y plus direction, which is what we want to do to measure features on this face. So I just select that surface, measuring points. It builds that feature in the feature window. Now this has a location in X and Z because the location is from the X surface left to right, and from the top surface, which is top to bottom, up and down, and it's a position requirement. I'm going to report the diameter. I can uncheck the tolerance for the X and the Z because it's a basic location. And then I edit my nominal dimensions. So my X location is 1.654, And I can go down here, and my Z location is minus 1.339, and my diameter is 1.181 with a tolerance of plus or minus 0.005. So I just edit those, minus 0.005, and edit my position, which is 0.005, and now I am done. So I can click OK. So again, I built those characteristics in this characteristic window. Measured features, reporting characteristics. So now I want to print this out. So I want to run this and print it out. So to do that, I click on the measurement tab. I click on the multiple printout tab, and I check the multiple printouts active, and then I want to select the PDF file. That's what I want to print it as a PDF file. So I check that so it gets the green check, and then I click OK. Now I can run this, and I run it through. So its start measurement window opens, everything is good, my base alignment. I want to make sure this clear existing results is checked, and I click OK. And then it runs through simulating measuring that, and I get my report. So now I want to save this report on my flash drive. So I click on the printout file item, output to PDF, and then I save it. And I'm going to save this on my flash drive. And I'm going to save it as my name, Calypso Offline, and today's date. And I click Save. And then we can cancel that. So I'm going to go check and make sure that that's there. Go to my flash drive, to my location, and it didn't save, so I'm going to do that again, and I think I know what happened. So we're going to click on printout, output to PDF, select where I want to save that, name it my name, Calypso Offline, and today's date. Give it a unique name, and I click Save. And now I'm going to go back and check to make sure it's there. And there it is. I can open that. Now I can take this with me, and I can populate my final inspection report with those dimensions. And I can close this and close this. And that's the basic measuring and reporting features in Calypso Offline.